a vast, untouched wilderness, raw, ancient, and merciless. This is the Kalahari Desert, one of the most unforgiving landscapes on Earth. Here, every sunrise brings both promise and peril, and every soft desert breeze carries whispers of stories untold, stories of endurance, adaptation, and survival against impossible odds. Across this boundless expanse of red sand and scattered thorn trees, life has learned not merely to exist, but to thrive. Follow the journey of the creatures who have made this arid realm their home, living symbols of resilience, patience, and courage. Witness how nature endures even in the face of emptiness, and discover the hidden beauty that emerges from struggle. As dawn breaks over the Kalahari, the first rays of sunlight touch the crimson dunes. The sand glows like fire, and shadows stretch long across the earth. Cracks in the dry soil tell stories written by centuries of drought, each fissure a mark of survival carved into time. The air is still, the silence almost sacred, until the wind rises gently, rushing over brittle shrubs. It carries with it the desert's ancient voice, a quiet murmur that announces another day in the endless cycle of life and death. From the shimmering horizon, a pride of Kalahari lions emerges, their golden coats gleaming in the morning light. Their dark manes ripple with the wind, a mark of strength and dominance passed down through generations. They move with quiet assurance, rulers of a kingdom carved not by comfort, but by endurance. Every step is measured, every glance deliberate. In this world, power is not a gift. It is earned each day. Nearby, a pack of African wild dogs flows through the grass like living shadows. Their mottled coats blend perfectly with the dust and light, making them almost invisible. Eyes narrow, senses sharpened, they hunt as one. Each movement is part of a greater rhythm, a choreography honed through instinct and trust. As the pack closes in, the air thickens with tension, the pulse of the wild beating between predator and prey. Here, survival is not cruelty. It is necessity. Life and death dance in perfect symmetry, neither cruel nor kind, but balanced, as it has always been. The word Kalahari means the great thirst. Stretching over 350,000 square miles across Botswana, Namibia, and South Africa, it is a semi-arid wilderness shaped by extremes. Daytime temperatures soar above 104 degrees Fahrenheit, while nights can fall near freezing. Yet within these brutal contrasts, life thrives in remarkable abundance. From mighty lions, leopards, and hyenas to graceful antelope, zebras, and elephants, every creature has adapted to this harsh stage, playing its role in the eternal drama of survival. For the lions of the Kalahari, morning light marks not the beginning of peace, but of challenge. In a world where food and water are fleeting treasures, every sunrise brings new tests. Survival depends on more than strength. It demands strategy, unity, and patience. Through countless generations, these great cats have evolved to master the rhythm of scarcity. Their bodies, built for power, are tempered by endurance. Their instincts, sharpened by failure and triumph alike. The lionesses lead the hunt, precise, silent, and tireless. They move through tall grass, using every shadow for cover. The pride communicates without sound, a flick of the tail, a twitch of the ear, a look in the eye. Each knows her role. Some distract the prey. Others close the circle, cutting off escape. It is an ancient choreography, perfected over millennia. When they strike, it is swift, a burst of strength and grace that defines the balance of the wild. But even then, success is never certain. A failed hunt means hunger, and hunger means risk. In the desert, nothing is guaranteed, except the will to try again. Their prey, gemsbok, zebras, wildebeests, are no less adapted. They run with incredible speed, their senses fine-tuned to the faintest sound. Often, they escape by seconds, vanishing into the shimmering heat. And when the dry season deepens and prey grows scarce, the lions face their greatest trials. They turn to larger, more dangerous quarry, giraffes, strong and towering. To bring one down requires flawless coordination and unrelenting courage. The pride focuses its attack on the legs, forcing the massive creature to lose balance before delivering the fatal strike. In the stillness that follows, the desert bears witness to both power and sacrifice. Here, in the heart of the Kalahari, life persists in endless motion, bound by instinct, endurance, and the timeless rhythm of nature. The desert may seem barren, yet it pulses with hidden vitality. Every dune, every thorn, every shadow tells a story of life that refuses to surrender. This is not just a landscape. It is a living chronicle of resilience, a place where beauty rises from hardship, and where every creature, great and small, plays its part in the grand design of survival. While hunting defines much of the lions' lives, for the prides of the Kalahari, survival is about far more than the chase. Protecting their territory is just as vital, perhaps even more so. Each pride controls a vast stretch of desert, where access to life's essentials, food, shade, and water can mean the difference between endurance and extinction. Dominant males, with their imposing manes and thunderous roars, act as guardians of the pride. Their presence alone is a warning to intruders, a statement of sovereignty in a land where every breath must be earned. When rival males approach, the desert erupts with echoing roars that travel for miles, shaking the still air. Each roar is both a challenge and a declaration. This land is ours. Yet, the lion's greatest enemy does not always come from its own kind. Lurking on the edges of their domain are cunning, audacious rivals, the spotted hyenas. These intelligent scavengers and hunters compete for the same prey and often dare to steal the lion's hard-earned kills. When outnumbered, even the mightiest lions must retreat, for in this unforgiving landscape, a single wound can mean death. But when the pride stands united, they fight back with brutal force, driving the hyenas into retreat with their combined strength and fury. Despite endless challenges, the true power of the Kalahari lions lies in their unity. Every member of the pride plays a role essential to its survival, from the lionesses, expert huntresses who feed the group, to the males who defend the borders, and the cubs who carry the future within them. Even in times of famine, the pride shares every remaining scrap of food, ensuring that all endure together. In this harsh and merciless world, cooperation is not a choice. It is a lifeline. As the lions patrol their dusty kingdom, the still air is pierced by a sound both haunting and familiar, the eerie laughter of spotted hyenas echoing through the early morning silence. Their calls signal the presence of some of the desert's most relentless survivors, creatures defined by cunning, strength, and astonishing adaptability, with their muscular frames, powerful jaws, and uncanny endurance. Spotted hyenas are among Africa's most formidable predators. Feared by herbivores and respected even by lions, these scavengers are masters of opportunity. They live in tightly knit clans, complex societies that can number up to 80 individuals, each ruled by a dominant female. This matriarchal hierarchy, rare in the animal kingdom, gives their clans remarkable stability and coordination, both in hunts and in conflicts with other predators. Their unity is their greatest weapon, the secret behind their success in the brutal Kalahari wilderness. Unlike lions, who depend on bursts of explosive speed and ambush tactics, hyenas rely on stamina, teamwork, and relentless persistence. Their hunting strategy is one of endurance and pressure, a slow, methodical pursuit designed to exhaust their prey. They can maintain a steady pace of over 20 miles per hour for hours on end, wearing down even the strongest of victims. When they finally strike, it is not with stealth, but with overwhelming numbers and unyielding determination. A single clan can surround large herbivores like gemsbok or buffalo, attacking from all sides and leaving no room for escape. But the hyena's prowess extends beyond the hunt. They are infamous for their boldness in stealing kills from other predators, particularly from lions. Using coordinated calls that echo through the dunes, they summon reinforcements within minutes. Once gathered, the clan advances together in a calculated, fearless raid, using sheer numbers to overpower even the mightiest cats. In a place where resources are scarce and every meal is hard-earned, this strategy gives them an invaluable advantage. Here in the Kalahari, where one mistake can mean death, every species has forged its own way to endure. The leopards and cheetahs, though both great cats, have evolved entirely different strategies to survive the same desert. The cheetah, lean and long-limbed, is the embodiment of speed and grace. Built for acceleration, it can reach 68 miles per hour in a matter of seconds, nature's purest expression of motion and precision. Its muscles ripple beneath spotted fur as it glides across the dunes, light as wind. Each chase is a gamble, a breathtaking burst of energy that lasts mere moments but decides everything. In the endless expanse of the Kalahari, the cheetah's race is more than a hunt. It is a test of endurance, evolution, and the fragile balance between hunger and survival. The cheetah's hunting strategy depends on two things: speed and perfect timing. In the open plains of the Kalahari, they target small to medium-sized prey, such as Thompson's gazelles, young wildebeests, and zebra foals. With eyes built for distance, cheetahs scan the horizon, their gaze cutting through heat and dust. Once a target is spotted, the cat lowers its slender,